Hello, friends and followers. Got another little number here in Middle High German. The Letzte Krauterhexe, or the last of the faith healers, or the last of the witches, witch doctors. Around the time of 1000 A.D., Christianity was moving from southern and central Europe up into northern Europe and the Scandinavian areas, up there where they had used the runic alphabet from the time of Jesus to 10 or 1200, and the Christians were replacing that, and they were replacing the healings that was done by the folk healers that was written down on the runes. They were trying to replace that with Christian healing, which was mostly prayer and deprivation and certain things that they did, holy water, and which often didn't work. In this song, there's a child that's dying, and the priest tries to revive him, but it doesn't work. When they say, well, so be it, that's our Christian way. But back in those days, if you about half of the children didn't grow up. They died in childhood. So if you happened to make it past childhood, you had a good chance of living until you were about 30. And if you made it to 30, you'd probably live to 40. And if you happened to be lucky and make it to 40, you might last till 60. So that tells you something about life expectancy back in the Middle Ages. And this depicts a time when the new ways from down south in Christianity is replacing the old ways, and there's some kind of cultural conflict here, of course. And my handlers at Facebook and YouTube, I guess YouTube, I did some German songs a while back, and then they started feeding me this Middle German songs on my playlist when I turned my smartphone on down at McDonald's, where they have the internet. That's where I can get it. I don't have the internet at home, and so I listened to the songs, and I had my daughter Mary run this one off. She can look it up online, and then I go about translating it into English, because I like to be able to tell you what I'm talking about when I'm singing. So to give you an idea how I translate them, I go looking for the root words that are recognizable to me. It might be a whole word, or a word that's just spelled a little bit different, and even down to just a couple of letters. And in this song, this is what I found out the root words, and that's how I translated it into English. I tried to do a literal translation, but because of the order of the words and the gendering of the sentences, it was almost impossible to do it literal. So after a couple of tries, I backed off and did a figurative translation, and this is what I got for a figurative translation. I wrote it through a couple of times and came up with the English version, The Last Ancient Healer or Witch Doctor, and we're going to try to do that now and see if we can make it sound all right. No, block the camera here. Okay. Try to keep the melody simple, so if any of you want to duplicate it, you can do that. Here, we'll do it in I guess we'll do it in English first, the translation. There was once a folk healer in the ancestral way, a thorn in missionary eyes to save souls taken away. She had helped many people from illness and vermin on fast, guided by the magic runes which always work when asked. Day by day a gathering, the priestess in high reign. Although the friars forbid it, the priestess would not change. this priestly work is the devil's, and who follows is doomed to hell. Only my church is holy, so the village monk did tell. Was bedridden in the town, a small child not far from death. Then came the village friar, in the name of Christ on breath. Holy water, cross, and prayer, the child could not find relief. Then God wishes the child dead, still true to our belief. Who knows? The Krauterhexe might have been able to save that baby. Es war eine alte Heilerin, heilt fest am alten Glauben, den Missionar ein Dorn in Aug, denn sie ließ sich die selig nicht rauben. Vielen Menschen hat sie einst geholfen, von Krankheit und Wärme erlos. Mit Hilfe der magischen Runen, das hat der Pfaffen erbost. Tag für Tag ging sie sammeln die Kräuter in heiligen Heim, obwohl es der Pfaffe geboten hat, die Kräuter verließ es nicht ein. Dieser geheilige Hain ist der Teufels, und wer ihn betritt, wird bestraft. Allein meine Kirche ist heilig, so hatte der Pfaffe geklagt. Da krankte im Dorf ein kleines Kindlein, dem Tode nicht mehr weit. So kam der Pfaffe des Dorfes im Namen der Christenheit. Doch Weihwasserkreuz und Gebete helfen dem Kindlein nicht. So Gott will, wird das Kindlein sterben, doch bleibt true our Christenpflicht. I should have slowed it down. My pronunciation would have been a little bit better. I'll check it out. If it's any good, I'll release it too. If it isn't, I'll run through it again. Thank you for listening. Adios, amigos. Auf Wiedersehen.